Hi everyone, so what I did today was I got a glossy box through the post and I got an eyeshadow palette in it, which is this one, and I thought I'd do a look with that. I mean, it didn't actually go exactly to plan how I wanted it, but we worked with it. So what I did was I started off by using the darkest brown in there with a Weaver 224 brush and just packing it into the crease and blowing it out. This colour I thought was going to be like a darker brown, like I said, but it did come out quite black. It worked in the end, but you do need quite a lot of product and you're going to have to keep going back and forth to get this dark because it does take quite a while. The pigment's not that bright in it, but it does come out nice in the end. You've just got to obviously keep persevering with it. And then what I did was, after that one, I used another 224 brush. I've got two. And I used the lighter shade next to it, the lighter shade of brown. Again, this one came out quite orangey, so it is a bit different to what it looks like on the package. Just blended it all together and I just did what I normally do and just put 50-50, so half of it onto the part where you just put your product and half of it onto where the natural skin is, well, where the empty space is, sorry. And then I used a clean 228 brush. Again, this has got no product on at all. And just went round them edges to blend it. And then went back in with my 224. And just kept doing that basically back and forth for a good 10 minutes. Just so that it was properly blended. Don't worry about the bottom bit being messy because we're going to clean that up afterwards anyway. As long as you can get that shape, that blown out shape. The bottom bit's fine. You can literally just clean that up with concealer afterwards, which I'll show you soon. So the 224 brush, 228 brush, the clean one, just keep putting that back, like keep wiping it onto like a tissue or I don't know, a wipe or something like that, and just try get the excess off, because the more you get off, the better it'll blend out basically, because it does pick up quite a lot of pigment. So then I got the flat brush, I can't remember the number of this, it's just a MAC one, a flat brush and some concealer, and just kind of pulled it across so that it cleans up that edge, and just blended in the corner with another Weaver brush, but again, you can just use any fluffy brush, doesn't really matter to be honest, it's just to blend that edge. And then I used a pencil brush for the corners as well as the 228 again, just to go back over it and clean it all up. Then I used the plouise base in shade 2 and just a flat brush, like a fluffier flat brush, and packed that onto my lid. And then after that, I've gone in with the same 224 brush, but I cleaned it and just blended in that edge so it's not like a sharp edge. But only put it halfway because we are going to put some glitter on there, but I'm going to blend it all out in a minute. So you don't want it like across your full lid. Just blend it out rather than putting like a lot of product on. And then that's when I added the Jordanna Cosmetics, I think it's called Stargazer, but I could be wrong, so I'll put it again in the description what pigment it was, because I'm pretty sure it was that, but I'm not 100%. And again, just using that 224 brush just to get them edges and blend it all together. Just keep going back in with the pigment because it can look a bit messy until you've got your foundation on and your lashes and things like that. It doesn't actually come together until the end, because I found with this one I was getting quite stressed out because it just wasn't going how I wanted it to go. But then when I did my foundation and my lipstick and everything, it all kind of came together. And then I took the black that's in that palette and just a smudge brush and just literally put it across my lash line. Not too heavy, not too big either, just really lightly so that it's just kind of darkening that lash line, giving the illusion of liner without actually putting liner on. And just use the really small brush again. I think that's the Morphe one, but I can't remember what it's rubbed off as the number. But any really tiny brush and just blend it all together, and that should work. Then just put some concealer on underneath and get a fluffy brush and just literally blend that all together. So you can repeat the process on the bottom then. So everything you've just done on top, just basically do on the bottom, but the opposite way around. So do obviously your liner underneath, which I've already done on here, so in your waterline, and then do the just get a pencil brush. I have again just a Weaver one. It's just a really small pencil brush, and use the darkest colour first underneath, then your lightest, then your next colour, what you use second on, so the lighter brown, and then just get like a fluffy brush, which you'll see, like I say, in a second, and just kind of blend it all together and kind of match it up to where that line is. So where that sharp line is there, just match it up and it should just come together. Just try not to go too low, because if you go too low, it's hard to clean it up afterwards. Then after that, what I did was I just added my lashes, and I hadn't actually filmed the skin on this one because I did it exactly the same as what I did on my last video. So if you want to see how I did my skin and my eyebrows, go to that video, and I literally did exactly the same on this one. And then just added some red lipstick. The lipstick I've got on here is Cork liner, which is a brown liner from MAC, and then Lady Danger. Then I just literally blended them together, and that's it. I was done. Just added some setting spray.